Hello, greetings you all. Happy Easter. The Lord has risen. How are you doing? Everything is done, finished. So long as you believe everything is finished, now we are new. So thank you so much for finding time always to come and watch my videos. Welcome everyone. Each day we have new members and new members feel welcome. My returning viewers, my returning subscribers, keyboard reactors, you are the best of the best. Thank you so much for always finding time. So we are back again on this Sunday. Happy Sunday. And we are back with our reaction video of today. Today, I want us to check on Mura Sensor. Mura Sensor on his live stream talk about how one can build a house, a villa with $300. If you just save $300 in 3 years time, you can build a villa just like that one of his. So it might be or it might not be, because according to him, you just save that money, all of it. In between here, you are not eating. In between here, you don't have children who are going to school. In between here, you just save when you are getting $300. So Mura Senso made that a content. This is the reason being, he was talking about Mayugno, his firstborn son. So Mayugno was the topic of yesterday's uh, live. Always he comes with other people or reactors, but yesterday it was Mayugno. We are going to check on that, because this man, this is someone you can never tell anything. If you tell this person anything or you talk to this person, your private things, you are doomed or you are done. And one day, if I'm not wrong, one day, if he continues like this, he will remain alone, because it doesn't matter whether he's Mayugno's mentor. But Mayugno never felt good. He's a human being. You talk to someone, then they go to their platform and then talk to you like this, talk about you like this. It doesn't make sense at all, at all. Okay, you are the king of Nyabohanse. You made yourself to be like a lord, small god, giving instruction and making people follow. If you don't follow, according to what we are going to hear, he cannot even visit Mayugno, because Mayugno has to reach the standard which this man wants. You wonder, all these months he's counting for Mayugno. What has he done himself, apart from sitting down and begging for money, begging for donation? So we are going to check that. After hearing this, I said, oh my goodness, this man is going to remain alone, because if he continues like this, no man or no person in their right mind will stay with this man. Always out here, people like their privacy, people like private things. If he's used to maybe bringing his things out here every now and then, not everyone. And then he talked about people call him names, karma, or maybe a beggar, because he's begging online or asking money through super chats, super things. And he's saying these packages, you to put them there for people to earn or to support is for someone you love, or if you feel they are giving you good content, you can support them through that. So he's supporting that, and he's wondering why are reactors, because this was about reactors. Why are reactors calling him name? If he was maybe a white man, people would not maybe bother. But just because he's a black person, people bother. People are bothered. People are talking about, oh, him is a beggar begging through super thanks. People are jealous. People are feeling bad. So him is defending this issue of super thanks, super chat. He's talking about his YouTube who had put it there for people. Maybe if you love someone, you can super thank them. So this is a YouTube thing. And why are you not happy with the reaction? Because reactors or reaction is also a YouTube niche. YouTube also put it there to maybe to check. It's like a counter checking. Why are you against reaction? It's a niche also. So if you are of this super thanks, also do not feel bad when there's reaction, because reaction is also there. I said he's not the one who had put the super thanks or super chat. Even the reactors, we are not the ones who put the reaction niche there. It is something to do with YouTube. So if you are embracing the super thanks, embrace the reaction niche also, because it is going nowhere. It is one of the things YouTube put there for people to use. So that is Mura Sensor. I want us to check how Mura Sensor is talking about. You can build a house with $300, how you can use these $300. That shows exactly. Today now or yesterday, I knew he never built his mansion, because if he had built that house, he would have known how much it cost. But someone sitting, calculating for people, giving people condition. If you don't do this, even he talked about the other YouTubers who are going to meet him. If you don't, you have nothing you've done or something you are working on, he's not going to meet you. You wonder who wants to meet him. Gintu is the king in Yabohanse. Who want to meet him? All these people are going to join Gintu. So you better ask them to meet you, not you telling them, I'm not going to meet you. In your mind, you think people still want to meet you. People are doing their things. You are still stuck in the past. You went to Argentina in 2024. Yes. We are in 2025. You will be in a rude shock. Even the house which you are saying, oh, I'm not going to allow people to come to the villa unless you have an appointment. You will wait and wait and wait. Nobody is going to come to the villa. People are doing their things. It is your mind who is stuck in the past. People have moved on. That is your home. You don't want to meet people in your home, so be it. People are doing their thing. Furthermore, you are not better than others. People are growing. People are growing. So take that ego of yours slowly. Take it to your mom. She's the one who is enjoying your money, not any other person out here. So these your conditions which you are putting, I don't think they are better. They are not good to people. They are not good to friends. They are not even good to people who are close to you. Mayugno might not come out here to talk about it, but that one, he never liked it. Let's hear what he's talking about, this friend or his firstborn, how he's talking about him. Because if you talk to someone in private, then you come again and you start bashing them because you think you are very important. You are the mentor.
He says, can you be a politician 2027? No, I do not intend. I do not intend. But also, you know, the problem with politics in Africa is people join politics to steal money, or in quotes, in lack of better words, to eat. And I feel like if maybe today I was a politician, maybe they would kill me because I will not allow people to eat. I will allow people to build roads, to build hospitals, to do what is right for the people.
You are lying to yourself. Mura, please calm down. Who loves money more than this man talking here? Eh? This one, the father is grooming him there to be an MP. So that he can eat that money he's talking about. This is the one who loves money. Sometimes don't just sit there and talk. It's good when you sit in your platform. You don't yap. It's not a must that your video has to be very long if you don't have things to talk about. Because sometimes you just repeat yourself. There was a time you were saying, oh, I would want to be appointed minister of road, and he forgets.
Me, my statement in this world would be supporting my village to be in a better place, that we would have universities like the one we had from the US come and study what we are doing. For me, that would be, it would be. Like right now, this was very private, I was not supposed to say. But I've told my brother Mayugno that I will not visit his home until I start seeing him putting metals on his villa. I will not, when I go back to Africa, I will not.
Let's start with that part now. You talk to Mayugno in private, but you had to bring it here on camera. Now someone confided in you, or you called him and talked to him as his mentor, yes. But what made you come and bring it here now in your platform? For what? As a father, because you are his father. You talk to your son, then you bring the things which you talk to him about. And now you are giving him conditions. Let's hear the conditions.
Not visiting Mayugno until I see him start to put metals on his villa, so that we can put that slab. Because it's been close to 1 year and he has not done it. So just to push him in a good way, just to push him in a good way, I have refrained myself from visiting him so that he can feel my absentia. If he wants me to visit him, he has to. And I told him, when I'm visiting you, I'm coming with 50.
Look at who is talking. Now giving people conditions. He's not going to visit Mayugno until Mayugno meets the standard which is putting to him, buying those metals. Because he's saying it is close to 1 year. This or close to 1 year, what have you done yourself? Who is putting condition to you? You yourself who is talking, who is giving people condition. What have you done with all these months you are talking about? Because I see you're just the same. You're waiting for donors to donate for you. Even you're waiting. Mrs. Mutua is coming when you are back home to build it, to make you a kitchen, fix for you a kitchen. And now you are maybe blaming other people not using the months. You see how people can be bad? This one is a pretender. He thinks he's using his money in doing anything. He's been begging in Argentina. He's still begging in Argentina. What has he done in those months? What? If not asking people for money. So how did he expect Mayugno, whom is learning or whom is his firstborn son, to do things differently while Mayugno is emulating him? How? Because Mayugno is also waiting for donation, as this one also. He's not used to using his money. That is the lesson which they got, or which he got from this man, his mentor. So if his mentor is starting now to tell him to use his money, he's starting now. But before, he never told them to use his money, their money. So he's starting now. But this man Mayugno is talking about, Mayugno is not used to using his money. The father is also not used to using his money. That's why he keeps on begging. Now he's giving condition, as if him is different.
Metals. No, I'm not just going there empty-handed. I'm going with 50 metals or 50 bags of cement, either one of the two. You know, Mayugno is not focused. I don't want to discuss about him here, but you be the judge, okay? Be the judge.
You cannot say you don't want to discuss about him, and we're already discussing about him. You brought him here, and you brought him here to be roasted. That is why you brought him here. Those are your tactics. Huh? Mura says so. This is someone who is close to you. Mayugno always praise you every now and then. Under these things like this serve those people who always worship you because they don't know you. Now you are starting to show yourself also to Mayugno. If you can sit down in your live stream now talking about Mayugno, this is now becoming serious. And you'll be left alone if you're not careful. These are human beings you are playing with. You think they are loyal to you. They think you are their mentor. How many people you've mentored, and they are leaving you one by one. If you don't close that mouth of yours and know how to treat people, and know that you are just a human being, you are not a god. You are just a human being. You are not God. Then you will be left alone.
So, you see something, a move like that, of me saying, I will not come to your home until I see you are doing a step. A move like that is a brotherlyhood move.
So who are you? Are you Mayugno's real father, or are you God? Because you see a man talking like this, if I will not come to your home unless you do this and that. Who tells you he's missing you? You might think he misses you. He does not. No one misses you. Stay in your villa. Stay in your villa. What makes you go and visit him? This man wants to control people's lives. It doesn't work like that. It does not. He wants to control people's lives, even those people who are allowing this man to control them like this. And I love seeing the likes of Gintu, because these are people who knows what they are doing. You cannot control them forever. Okay, you did this to them, but you cannot control their lives. Everybody has their life. Who is controlling your life? Hmm? Who is controlling your life? You can't tell me you just got YouTube like this. There must be someone who showed you how to go about YouTube, and here you are. You've never said it, and you are not. He's not controlling. He's not controlling you. So leave people alone.
Move, is a move to encourage other people not to waste any resources that they have, okay? But know that, hey, look.
So that shows that these people have been misusing the resources, because the money which they have been getting in YouTube, they are not using it. They have just been waiting for donations to reach them. Then they use the donation money. But there they misuse. If he can talk like this, he knows exactly what is happening. And these are his people. So he knows what they are doing with their money. He knows what he's doing with his. Even him is not using his money. Where are you taking your money? Are you misusing your money? Because if you are now trying to tell us, you have to tell us, where do you take your money? Because even your money you're not using. Where do you take your money?
I need to focus. Any little I'm getting, I need to focus. Otherwise, even my mentor, who is Mara, he will not come to visit me. Yes.
Mara says that visiting Mayugno is a big deal. This man is delusional. He thinks it's very important to people's lives. People live their lives. You might think people care about you. They do. No one cares about anybody here. You live your life. He lives his life. One day he will tell you, "I don't care." Stay at your villa.
It's been 1 year. It's been 1 year plus, and I've been talking with him behind the scenes. I've been like telling him, "Hey, bro, look, you don't need, bro, you don't need to earn a lot of money to be."
Mura Sensor talk like him. He's been doing things on his own, and he's one person in that here. He has done something which people can see. What have you done in that for the last 1 year? Nothing. You just traveled to Argentina. Back home, there's nothing. Even worse happened that all the fish died. Everything in the home, the borehole, everything was in a mess. And now you're blaming someone else, Mayugno, saying he has not done anything the last 1 year. What have you done yourself? Sitting in Argentina, begging, and now blaming Mayugno?
In the house. I'm telling you, people don't understand that. All you need to do is the little that you get, you constantly put it where it's supposed to be. Because, for example, metals, okay, metals to buy those the bars to buy for his villa, okay, he needs like 2,000. No, he needs like 200 of them, and one costs like 1,000 or 1,500 at most. And he already has. Even me, before, I have donated a few to encourage him. But now where it's reached, I feel like it's
Mura Sensor to bring this issue here. Is this a way of activating donations to Mayugno or what? This is what I'm seeing here. This is now like they discuss this. Mura Sensor go and use your platform and talk about the things I need. Because he knows even the exact number of the metals which the Mayugno need. He talked with Mayugno in private, but never left that thing there. He had to bring it here, which means they want people to donate these metals, or they want people to donate for them so that Mayugno can finish this house. This is the way I see it here. If it were not, why would he bring all these things? Pretending now I'm not going to visit Mayugno because until the day he will do this. What if he doesn't have money? So this is a way. If you've not watched these people, let me tell you, if you've not watched these people, you might think this man sitting here is trying to scold Mayugno. He's campaigning for the donation of Mayugno. This is the way forward. This is how they do it. This is what they know how to do best. These are people who don't use their money. Mura Sensor is clever. He want to get money now through this issue of metal. The other time he's been getting money through legal fees. Now he has brought this issue of Mayugno again. You see how these people use people. Now he's pretending that he's annoyed with what Mayugno has been doing. Because he knows if he comes here laughing, people will not see it as serious. But now he feels like now you heard him saying, even me when I go visit him, I will go with the amount of this number of this, or the bags of cement. Because he wants people to give him that. He wants people to give those things to Mayugno. This is how they do it. This is how they do it.
him. I don't want to talk about him, but the beauty is I'm talking about.
You are talking about him. Don't say you don't want to talk about him. Just say the things which you discuss, because he sent you, boss, go and talk about me like this, so that we can get donation, because I'm stuck. This is it. Because don't lie. Why are you talking about him if you are not supposed to talk about him?
About him in a good way, you know, because I wish him all the best. If I didn't care, I would not even talk about him. For him, for example, his main problem is he doesn't believe small monies can add up to something big. He believes when he has a lot like this, then he can go and do one book. No.
That is what you taught them, because you never left them to use their YouTube money. You taught them about the people donating to them. So they have not been using their money. You've not been using your money either. So you are used to donations. A lot of money which just come like this far. That money which comes like that far, where is it coming from? Is it not donation? And that is what Mura Sensor want people to give Mayugno pa, or give him pa. They are not used to using their money. So now it's coming clear. Everything now is coming to the open. What these people are doing, the secrets of these people, now it is coming in the open. Now we are seeing or knowing their plans now. Mura Sensor is telling us.
Even if you earn, let's say, $300, you can actually build a villa. I swear before God. Take $300 every month, put it in different, in Asia or in developed, in Africa, you can. Because labor is very cheap. Labor is $7 a day, $3 handman, you know.
So if it is $3 labor, which he's talking about, he's saying you can build a house or you can build a villa if you are earning like $300 here in Africa. So he's talking about labor is being very cheap now. $3. So are you going to employ one person? That labor, is it only one person who is doing it or what? Because this man is not used to paying people, so maybe he was just paying now the $3 per day, one person, and the rest were just working. Because I used to hear him saying we are going to slaughter a goat, or now maybe after eating, that is counted like payment. So you see, he's talking about labor is cheap. $3. $3 is like 450. That is one person. So this work which this person is going to do, the whole house, can it be done by one person? That shows this man was not paying, and that shows this villa, he never used his money in building the villa. This villa was built by donation or donors. He doesn't know. That is why he's talking about $300.
Sia is boycotting. Yes, that is the word. I've decided to boycott my friend Mayugno. And I've been talking with him. So I see somebody says you should talk to him in private, bro. I've been talking with him for a very long time. A very long time. Okay. So,
So if you've been talking with him, this person is asking you, you should talk with him in private. And that is how what gentlemen do. This is your friend, and nothing you want from people. Then you would have just talked to Mayugno in private, not making his affairs to be your affairs. Because the way you are putting now, working on or talking about Mayugno's life, is like now you're talking about yourself, while yours is in a mess. Huh? You don't have fish pond now. Things are not working well. Instead of sitting there talking about how you are going to make your fish pond, how you are going to fix your kitchen, the amount you've collected, or tell your people the amount which you've collected from the legal fee, you are not telling people that. You've never come out and tell people now, ever since we started your donation, ever since you started sending money for me or to me for legal fees, this is how much, this is much we would collected. We've collected this much. But instead of that, you are bringing Mayugno's issues here. Because now you want people to start donating again to Mayugno. That is why you brought this. Every step you make is just about donation.
you see, something like that is to push him to understand, to understand that, hey, look, because I know he can. Because the same guy has done it before, you know. Yeah, because I feel like sometimes people confuse him, also his followers. That's why sometimes you have to be careful, because sometimes other followers give you advice that is not solid. Because like the last time I checked, they told him to divide his compound with a wall in the middle. Imagine you have a big compound and somebody tells you, put a wall here, because why not put a wall around your entire compound?
What says so? You like talking about people so much. I don't think it is right. Sitting there talking about people's lives, it's not right. Despite him being your friend or your firstborn, you cannot sit and make your video to be about him. It's not good. As his mentor, after you talk to him, you just let it be. You don't bring it here. And this is someone who thinks maybe me, I have a private life, I'm going to sue people, people are talking about me. Someone who is talking about people like this. So you should be strike. My ignorance should also give you a strike. I'm going to give this man a strike because he's talking about your private life. This is private life you are talking about. And you people, you don't want people to talk about you. Look at what the things which he's talking about now.
Or maybe you put a wall in those places that you will not expand. Maybe you will not buy land and things like that. Even this time round, all my friends that I will be inviting to my home, all the YouTubers that I will invite, they must have done something for themselves for me to allow them to come around me, or around to come and mix my energy with them. Because also I realize that sometimes you can buy sand gradually.
So you see how this man takes himself to be. Now he's somebody. His energy. He doesn't want to mix himself, his energy, with people who don't have anything, people who have not done anything for their lives. You see how he grades himself? Huh? You see the pride which this man has. So he feels like he's somebody who cannot now mingle with the people who have not made it in life, people who have not done anything. Now, from when he goes home, he's not going to meet with them. Who want to meet this man? You see, in Nyabohanse, to be honest, maybe people who are coming from far hmm, might come and maybe try start maybe to worship you somehow. But the people who are close to you, your villagers, no one cares about you anymore. This one you should have in mind. No, he thinks people are waiting for him back home, people who are going to maybe knock at the door. He will wait and wait and wait. No one is going to knock until the day is the one who is going to call them. Come, I'm home now. Come. He's the one who is going to call them now because there's no one who is going to go to him. You look at Nyabohanse, people are busy. People are doing their things. People are doing their things back home. It is you who has been sitting in Argentina, not maybe upgrading yourself. Yeah, you look at your compound, things are not okay. You see? But now he's talking about how he's going to treat people now. If you are not of his class, the energy which he has, because now he has started also taking those, maybe emulating from the so-called unofficial wife, the way he's talking about negativity, all the energy. So he has started to bring such kind of words in his life.
Talk up rather than waiting for the moment he needs it. That is true. Look, even me in my own construction, in the river, I have boys every day. They take little sand, 2 wheelbarrows, 10 wheelbarrows, but in 1 year, I'm having heaps and heaps of sand. But him is, I don't want to talk about him so much, but that is what is going on.
So Mura Senso decided to talk about or to bring Mayugno here on his platform and talk bad about Mayugno. He brought Mayugno just to eye on him here. So and he's talking, oh, I don't want to bring him here. Already you brought him here. So all these things Mura Senso is doing for people to pity Mayugno so that they can send money to him for donation. This is how they do it. These are people who know themselves better. We can sit here talk, oh, don't talk about Mayugno like this, but this is a way of him campaigning for Mayugno, so people can start sending Mayugno donation, and Mura will get a certain percentage. We know you people. We know you.
Adriana Elizabeth says, in America, we like to see finished project and then we will support more. And that is true because nobody wants to support you when you are not focused. Nobody wants to. And that's sometimes I saw somebody says that your village was built through donation. That is a lie. No. People saw what we were doing and then they said, because you are doing something, hey Marwa, because you are building, here is 2 bags. I'm supporting you with 2 bags. Another person said, Maro, because you're putting a lot of effort, here is $10 for your fundis.
So is that not donation? Because I don't see now the difference there. This person told you your village was built by donation, which is true. Yeah, just say we put on the effort and then the word the donation, but you cannot say no. Donation, even up to now, people are still donating to you. Even up to now, that is the reason why you brought the Mayugnos issue, because the construction has stopped, not because he's not earning money in YouTube. It has stopped because he's not getting donation which he used to get, and because you are used, the whole village is used to donation. You cannot do anything without donation. That is why the construction is stuck. So when this person is telling you your village is built with donation, you cannot say no. This is something which we've been seeing, and you always come here talking about please donate. Start from maybe your second born. This one is called Giteriba. His land was bought by donation. Even everything which he's doing is donation. So why are you saying no? Why are you saying no? And each time you sit in your platform, you ask for donation. Please donate to this. We are doing this to this person. We want this. Like now you're talking about Mayugno. These are things which are happening and people know. So when you are saying no, what do you mean? You are denying people didn't donate to you. You are denying people didn't support your construction. You are denying people are not helping you now. Even if it's things which are personal, you still come here and ask for donation, like legal fee which are personal. Are you not asking for donation? Anything, your travels, are you not asking for donation? When you had a baby, were you not asking for donation? Every now and then you ask for, then you say you don't. Huh? So what do you mean? What do you mean? It's good sometimes to appreciate when people donate to you or when people help you. You say thank you, thank you. You say thank you so much. If it were not you, my people, we would not be where we are today. But if you are still denying, oh, we are doing this, that is why. Okay, you are doing that, but that would not have made you have what you have.
It is different from when somebody says, oh, give me, give me, give me, give me. No, you do something for yourself, and then anyone out there, it doesn't have to be a rich man or a poor man, anyone who has a good heart, who can see things clearly, they can say, hey, here is $1 for you to support. You do first. Even in the Bible, they say God helps those who helps themselves. If you don't want to help yourself, your job is to say, oh, I am hungry. Oh, I am from Africa. Oh, it has been raining here. Oh, it's been sunny here. Nobody wants to hear those stories.
It is you who have been doing all these things. You see, Mura Senso. Thank you, Mura Senso. Now you are now just saying the things we've been saying. Who has been crying there's sun, Mura Senso? Who has been crying there's a cold, Mura Senso? Who has been saying, oh, donate for me, oh, donate to is you. So all these things you are talking about, that is why I normally say, this, stop talking a lot. You don't have to make a very long video or a long life to bring all this, because sometimes you just bring things which are happening to you, things which you do, because as a human being, when you talk a lot, you will keep on repeating yourself. Like now Mura Senso is now accusing himself. You see the way he's talking. Eh?
People want, no. But if you are digging, you are doing something, somebody will say, I'll buy you a machine. Instead of using physical work, get a machine. Because sometimes we have billionaires who watch us. We have millionaires who watch us. We also have poor people who watch us.
So that is Mura Senso. Always in his live stream, he has to bring these donation things. He has always this idea in his life that I must have money when I'm on my live stream, and I have to bring this. That is why you see his videos are different while he's doing live. His live, when he's doing it, he has to bring things to do with donate, 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 donate. So this time around, he brought this Mayugno thing, trying to pretend that they are not together in this, but they are together. That is why he brought it. After talking to him, why did he bring it here? Why did he had to bring it here if it was not something to do with people donating to him? So he wants people to sympathize to Mayugno and start sending him donation. This is the reason why. You people, you might think, oh, Mura Senso is here. This is a plan. This is a big plan. They planned with his firstborn to come here and start, maybe now that he's about to go home, so that they can get that money, and they start doing whatever they are going to do. We know them.
In construction, complaining is the least option to go, 100%. Because there's nothing easy in this world. If you want to live in a villa, there is a price for it. You cannot say, me, I want to live in a villa and every. But I'm not like shaming anyone. I'm just trying to show you that you can do even with $300, $300 a month. I'm gonna show you here, and I will prove you right. Okay. So $300. That's $300 in Kenyan shilling. Okay, Kenyan shilling. The very bad rate. The very bad rate. Okay, $300. I want to prove your point that you can build a villa. You can build a villa with $300 a month. I swear before God.
You don't need to swear in everything. Please do not swear. If you want to give people, maybe they calculate how people can build a villa in with $300 a month, just say it. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. So don't swear. Because even your villa, you never built it with your money. There were a lot of donations. Even as today, Mrs. Mutua is going to fix your kitchen now. And there are so many things which have not been fixed. So do not swear. Just say if people will take it or if you believe in that, but do not swear.
You can. $300 a month, you can build a villa. Because people sometimes think it's money that builds a house. Nothing. It is your
What builds a house? Not money. Mura says so. Calm down. Calm down. This man, everything is done for. So he doesn't know anything. Even the land which he built the villa, he never bought that land. He was given that land with condat. So he's just starting with the villa. He's not talking about the land. So it's not about, not everybody has land out here. People have to buy land. And it depends where the location of the land is. So him is talking about just building the villa and not talking about the land. Just talk about building. Not everybody has a land.
mindset. It is you not giving up.
If $300 can build a villa, soon I'm also building a villa then, because I have to go as per what Mura Senso is telling me, because everybody now, all YouTubers are going to build villas now. If $300 a month can build a villa, then all of us, let's be ready, because we can do it. Without donation, yes. Without donation, just $300. Then we just build a villa, just like Mura Census. Eh? And he's going to maybe the one who is going to inspect our villas, because he told us 300 can make or can build a villa. So each and every person out here, YouTubers, who are earning like maybe if close to $300 or $300, because not many are reaching 300. So if you can reach $300, which we are hoping for, we are going to have, all of us are going to have villas.
This is a calculator, okay?
Mm-hmm.
$300 a month. Let's see if, for example, me when I went to the village, Mayukun had not put that slab, okay? When we started to do the party, okay? But I'm not like shaming anyone. I'm just trying to show you that you can do even with $300. $300 a month. I'm gonna show you here,
And why are you bringing him here if you are not shaming him? You are making him an example. So that is a shaming. Let's just be honest. You are making him as an example. So you are shaming him because you are giving period of time. That time, what happened? So that is shaming someone.
I will prove you right. Okay. So $300. That's $300 in Kenyan shilling. Okay, Kenyan shilling. The very bad rate. Okay, $300. Okay, the very bad rate in Kenya is 125. So $1 equals to 125. $1 equals to 125. How much money is that per month? 125. Please, let's go together. You can build a villa with $300 a month. If you take all that $300 and put it in a, you can, because me, I've done it. I know what I'm talking about. And
so if you take all $300 and you put it there, because if you are earning $300, let's take it for instance, you are earning $300 and you have family here, and not all YouTubers are staying back in the village. Others are staying in town. You are renting a house. Or is Mura talking just for people who are just staying in the rural? Because that one also is different, because not all YouTubers are in the rural. So you are taking it all and banking it all. You don't take even a single cent from that $300. That is what he's trying to say. Are you not hitting in this during this period? Huh?
even the funny thing is, once now you finish your villa, that's when it becomes expensive, because when you want to buy like glass, because glass you need serious money, or tiles, but just building and putting the metals. So look, 125, $300 times 125, that's the least. You have 37,000 Kenyan shillings, 37,500. Okay? One metal bar that is highly needed, okay? One metal bar that is highly needed. We call them D12 and D10. Okay, D12 and D10. Most of them are like 1,200 to 1,500. Okay? Actually, right now is 129. But I'm giving you a bad rate, I'm just doing worst case scenario. This is everything.
So according to Mura Senso, because this calculation was too much, calculating the metals, to calculating the amount, because now he's trying to show people how one can build with $300. because he's just mentioning few things. To build a house needs a lot of things, because the masons are not there. You've not covered the mason, the land, you've not bought the land, you've not eaten. You are a human being, you have to eat. So these are just delusional things Mura Senso is trying to talk about. You can build a house. People build houses. It does not mean that the house which you can build must be maybe a mansion or a villa. No, no, no. People, you can build a house of your maybe the, which you can afford out here. But now Mura says so because he doesn't know how much he used, how much was used in his house. Because even him, he need to sit down and know how much I've spent in this home. He doesn't know, because he's not the one who has been building this house. He's been getting donation. So getting donation today, going buying this, getting donation today. Because even last year we saw even the likes of Shonarwa. They took some cement there. The sister took the same bags of cement. Those ones are he's not talking about. We are talking on someone who is just earning $300 a month, and him is forgetting the how his house was built by donation. Whether he sits there 200 hours talking about $300, he's not going to convince anyone. The things which he's been having in his life are donations. Because this is how I want to finish my video. Yeah, whether he sit there like 3 hours or 10 hours or 50 hours trying to convince people, oh, you can build with $300, oh, Mayugno has not been doing the right thing. These things he's talking about, Mayugno, him, and the rest, it is about the donation. Mayugno cannot do it because he's used to donation. Mayugno cannot move. He's waiting for him. That is why they talk. Boss, do this because we need to make the slabs now. We want to put the slab. We need this, and that. That is why even he knows the number of metals which are needed, 200. Because they talked in private. Why would he have to bring it here? So you hear Mura Senso, whatever he brings is just, he brings things which does not make sense at all at all. That is Mura Senso. He thinks he knows everything. Mura Senso thinks he knows everything. Anyway, that is his problem. But what I know, bringing Mayugno's issue here was just to make people donate to Mayugno, because the construction stopped long time, and Mura wanted people to know that, oh, I'm not on his side. I'm not on his side. I'm also against his side, but to bring people close so that they can start donating to Mayugno. So that is that. Thank you so much, my people. Thank you so much for always coming to watch my videos. May God bless you. See you again in my next video. Thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.